Good morning, everybody. If I can have your attention, please. So this morning, first of all, welcome to this quarter's B Award, BEE being the acronym for Be Extraordinary Every Day. And so a little bit of information about the award. The B Award recognizes the passionate and dedicated, skillful clinical non-nursing staff at Newton Medical Center. So this would honor clinical and non-nursing staff such as lab and radiology technicians, respiratory therapists, medical assistants, and physicians. And so we're here to award this quarter's B Award. And first, a little bit of an analogy about using the acronym B and an analogy with the bumblebee. So short and stubby, the bumblebee doesn't look very flight-worthy. There you go. Indeed, in the 30s, French entomologist Auguste Magnin even noted that the insect's flight is actually impossible, a notion that has stuck in popular consciousness since then. More modern scientists have found that the flight of the bumblebee is actually more about brute force and determination than aerodynamics. The honeybee's wings stroke incredibly fast, about 200 beats per second, thus making their famous distinctive buzz. A honeybee can fly for up to 6 miles, and as fast as 15 miles per hour. Additionally, the bee is the only insect that creates food consumed by human beings. Honey is the only food that includes all the substances necessary to sustain life, including enzymes, vitamins, minerals, and water. It is the only food that contains pinosembrine, an antioxidant associated with improved brain functioning. Not only do bees directly produce honey for consumption, they are responsible for pollinating numerous plants that are also consumed as food for humans. Bees are only able to carry out this important work because of a strong sense of community and teamwork within their hives. Based upon the bees' work ethic in face of adversity and their sense of community and teamwork, Newton Medical Center selected the bee as the symbol to recognize non-nursing clinical staff who display extraordinary skill in their work. The B Award stands to recognize those who choose to be extraordinary every day during their interactions with coworkers, patients, and families. The B Award recognizes passionate, dedicated, and skillful clinical non-nursing staff, including physicians, mid-level providers, lab technicians, imaging technologists, pharmacy, therapists, and other non-nursing clinicians. Dr. Detweiler is the recipient of the B for this quarter. And his nomination comes from a family of a patient who was recently in his care. And so allow me to read the nomination as put forth by the family. The family of Sarah Stuchlik would like to take time to thank Dr. Detweiler for his ongoing care of her during her stay from March 13th through June 29th. During the 3 months which she was hospitalized, 52 of those days, Dr. Detweiler came to see Mom on many occasions, both as her physician for her stay, as well as just to check in on her to see how she was doing. He always had the time to listen to any concerns, as well as be a patient listener as he learned to understand how much anxiety she had in being far away from home. As I watched his interaction with her, I noticed how truly empathetic he was to her. He was always great about a smile, a nice pat on the shoulder, and a reassuring comment about her continued rest and recuperation. In the final days with Mom, once hospice had been contacted, Dr. D had been off rotation in working with Mom, but saw me in the hallway. Even though he was not on her patient load at the time, he made time to stop and ask about her welfare and how she was doing. As I explained the situation, it had taken a turn for the worse, and we were in the final stages of care. Dr. D asked if he could go in and just talk with her, not as her doctor, but just to check in on her and see her. Talk about making an impression. Here is a busy doctor with his own patient load, but he takes time to come and visit with Mom. After he left, she got a big smile on her face when we talked about her, how awesome Dr. D is and how nice it was that he stopped by to pay a visit. Dr. D, we will continue to pray for you and are so blessed for your care. Signed, the family of Sarah Stuchlik. So, Dr. Detweiler, you are a visible and vital embodiment of our mission to improve health and provide outstanding customer service with every interaction. on behalf of Newton Medical Center, I would like to present you with a certificate acknowledging the B award and all that I just described, as well as some honey. The wonder food of bees, right? Please accept these as small tokens of our appreciation of your hard work, your can-do attitude, and your commitment to Newton Medical Center and our community. Thank you so much.